20 game-changing Amazon bathroom gadgets you didn't know you needed. So it is no secret that I love me a gadget, probably because they tend to be very functional or practical or just fun. So today I have rounded up 20 of my favorites to use in the bathroom. A couple of these on the list are just cute, fun ideas, but the majority of them are gonna help make cleaning this space easier. And some of them actually are gonna cut down on how often you need to clean in this space. Everything's gonna be linked in the description below and will correspond with the number on the screen. Let's get to it. Let's kick it off with the shower. This is my least favorite area of the bathroom to clean, so give me any gadget that is gonna make chores in this space easier. So the first item here today is this 2-in-1 shower head and a sprayer. I think this is so genius. So it looks and acts just like a regular shower head, actually a massaging shower head, and it's one that can come off the wall and be a handheld to easily rinse yourself, or my favorite use of it is to rinse the walls after you've cleaned. But here's where it gets really good. So you can just rinse with that shower head, or you can twist the shower head off and it now has a spray nozzle. You push a button and it sprays out like a hose, and it's a more forceful stream. So this makes it so easy to clean the walls, the shower door, any ledges. It is so good, but you could also use this to bathe kids or pets or fill buckets with water. And then whenever you're done, you just pop the head back on and it is a regular shower head. So if you don't have a shower head that comes off and is a handheld, I highly recommend it just because it does make it 10 times easier to clean this space. Without it, I've just, taken a cup of water and like dumped it down the sides of the wall, and it's really tedious. So this is definitely a game changer. And then along those same lines is something called the Rinse-A-Roo. There's one for the shower and the tub. I'll drop links in the description below. But this is just a silicone hose, so to speak, that you put over the shower head or over the tub faucet, and then it's gonna work the same way. Water is gonna run through it, so you can easily rinse off walls or fill buckets with water or bathe kids and pets. Next, let's talk my favorite solution for cleaning glass shower doors if you have buildup of soap scum and hard water. I get this question all the time because it is such a pain point, because if you have glass shower doors, this happens often and it can be really hard to remove. So number 2 is Scrub Daddy Power Paste. This is one of the best solutions for this. I've tried other things. I find this really works best. You could also try a Barkeeper's Friend, but this for me has always been a slam dunk. So it comes with a Scrub Mommy sponge. You are going to, it's like a solid puck, the paste is. So you're gonna wet the sponge, rub it on the puck to sort of create a lather, and then you're just gonna apply that to the whole door or the areas that really have the soap scum. Really work it around, and then I let it sit for a little bit, then go in, rinse, and then take like a waffle weave microfiber cloth and dry it so that you don't end up with, water spots and all of that. But it is gonna get it see-through again. It'll be looking brand new, and one of these containers of this will last so long, and it has other uses all around your home too, but it is hands down one of my favorites for cleaning glass shower doors. Now, while we're talking the glass shower doors, once you get them good and clean, number 3 is my favorite trick for keeping them good and clean. So this is a ceramic coating spray by LifeProof. All you do with this is you spray it on, rub it in with a microfiber cloth, let it dry and cure for about 2 hours, and then you're good to go. It's gonna create a clear protective coating on the glass that's going to allow water to just repel off of it and bead right off of it. And what that's gonna do is make it a lot harder for soap scum and hard water to build up and create that mess that we then have to scrub. So it's not to say that that's never gonna happen, but it's gonna take a lot longer for it to happen. So you will deep clean and have to scrub that glass a lot less. And then speaking of keeping the glass shower doors clean, number 4 is a squeegee, but not just any squeegee, this one with an extendable handle. So this is really nice for if you have tall glass shower doors or tall walls that you want to squeegee. And if you're short like me, it allows you to still reach those high up areas, but then it can go down to a handheld size for the closer areas as well. I highly recommend squeegeeing your glass shower doors after every use. I know it sounds tedious. I promise you it just becomes habit and it just becomes part of your routine and you don't even think twice about it, but it's also going to really help keep your shower doors cleaner a lot longer. And then number 5 is going to be really handy for cleaning the whole shower or even your tub or maybe your sink. And that is a scrubber of some sort. So I love a manual scrubber or an electric scrubber, and they make ones that have extended reach or handheld ones. Either way, these really help cut down on elbow grease, and they're just going to help bust through and break up some of that dirt. Easier than us just scrubbing with maybe a washcloth. So I love the ones with longer handles because then you can easily reach floors and walls without having to like reach high or bend over, and you can clean it from outside of the shower. Also makes it really easy to clean the tub, but then sometimes handheld ones are really nice too for getting closer up areas, maybe shelves, or especially for sinks. So either way, I will link some of my favorites in the description below, but they definitely make it easier and quicker to clean the areas of the bathroom. And then number 6 is gonna be a total game changer for mold and mildew in your shower or maybe around your tub. So for years, I just thought this was impossible to get rid of without a professional clean or regrouting the area. Then I discovered this. Truly, it could not be easier. You apply it, you let it sit for a while, and then you wipe it away, and I'm telling you, it makes the area look brand new, and you barely have to lift a finger. It could also be useful for the rubber gasket on the inside of a front-load washing machine. I have not tried that, but it could be worth a try. But either way, if you have just the gross black mold and mildew in your shower, and you can't get rid of it with any other method, definitely give this a try. I think you're gonna be impressed. Number 7 is something that I specifically requested when we had this bathroom remodeled and our shower redone. That is a shaving niche, so it's a little cutout I rest my foot in and just makes it easier to shave my legs. Now listen, I know not everybody's gonna be redoing their shower. If you are, I highly recommend it. It is a nice little upgrade to have. But if you don't worry. There are still options. I will link in the description below. They make footrests that you can just attach to the shower wall and you just rest your foot on it. So same idea, makes it easier to shave your legs. So is it totally necessary? No. A little bougie, yes, but a game changer nonetheless. Number 8 is this pack of silicone holders. I think the first time I saw these, they were being used in an office to hold pens. They have multiple uses around your home or office. However, I like them in the bathroom. I stick one on the shower wall to hold my razor. This keeps it from laying in a pool of water on the ledge there. I also stick another one on the wall to hold our squeegee, so that gets it up off of the shower floor, makes it, easy to access and use. And I've seen people put these inside of cabinets to hold toothbrushes. They could hold a loofah, headband, a ton of uses for these. They're super affordable and come in a pack with several and different colors. So definitely a game changer for just tidying up the space a bit. Number 9, this is the last one for the shower, and then I promise we're moving to other areas in the bathroom, but I told you this is my least favorite area, so believe me, I have all the gadgets for it. But anyway, this is for if your shower head ever gets clogged. If you've hard water, then this probably happens from time to time. But it's a packet of little spoolies that you can use to clean out each little prong in the shower head, so that water can flow through easily. It's a little tedious, yes, but honestly, it's pretty satisfying. Number 10, we were at the halfway point. This one is also for cleaning, but not cleaning the bathroom. It's for cleaning us. This is an add-on bidet that you put on the toilet. And listen, I would have never thought to get one of these, but neighbors of ours have it and love it and were raving about it. So I thought, sure, I'll give it a try. And without getting into too much detail, it is kind of nice. Now listen, this one is your run-of-the-mill bidet. It's easy to install, by the way. If I could do it, anybody can. But it's just cool water. It doesn't warm the water. They make ones that warm the water. They are like the Cadillac of bidets. If I find one like that, I will link it in the description along with this one that we have. But if you don't care about all that bouginess and you just want a basic one, this is a really good one to have. Number 11 is a game changer for keeping your toilet cleaner longer. And listen, this is my whole thing. I do not believe that we need to be spending hours or even be cleaning every single day to keep our homes clean. Do a good old deep clean once and then maintain it for a while until you have time to do a bigger deep clean down the road. And so there are so many little habits and hacks and just little tricks that you can do to where it's either A, gonna feel like you're not cleaning but you are, or B, there are things that can sort of be cleaning for you without you having to really do all the hard work. So one day I'll have to make a video of all of my favorite, habits and tricks and hacks like this. But for now, we'll just talk about one of those, and that is number 11, which is toilet clings. So I love these ones by Lysol. And you simply just stamp the toilet, and then every time you flush, water goes over that little stamp. It brings along with it a little cleaner, and it's gonna help keep your toilet bowl cleaner longer. Now listen, there are videos out there of people cleaning and you'll see, and they stamp all over the inside of their toilet. There's like 5 to 10 stamps in there. You do not need all of that. One will get it done. That's how they are designed, for one to work. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste your money. So do one little stamp. And the beautiful thing of it is when you close the toilet seat, like the part that you sit on, most of the times, if you put it up high enough, you don't even see it. So you'll have a clean toilet bowl and people won't even know that it wasn't you scrubbing it all the time. And then speaking of cleaning the toilet, number 12 is twofold. It is a black light and an enzyme cleaner, because if you are a parent of boys, then you know urine lingers all around the toilet and sometimes it's not where you expect it to be. So there have been plenty of times where I've cleaned the toilet and I'm satisfied with myself, like, oh, I got that good and clean, and I get out the trusty black light and I shine it, and I am horrified at all the places that there was urine that I did not clean because I wasn't expecting urine to be there. Like behind the toilet, on the wall. I don't even know, don't even ask, like how, why is that happening? Either way, if you want to really target your cleaning to make sure you get all the urine spots, a black light is going to be your best friend. And then an enzyme cleaner is such a good cleaner for urine. It also really helps with the urine odor too. So black light, enzyme cleaner, game changers for cleaning the toilet. Number 13 is a fun gadget for storing extra rolls of toilet paper. I shared this on social media and everybody went crazy because it's just fun. It's a conversation piece. So it is a little sheep toilet paper holder. It comes in a pack of 1 or 3. You could just sit a single one out. You could stack all 3 of them. It's definitely so cute in kid bathrooms for sure, but honestly, just one sitting out. It's funny, you know, in a guest bathroom, it would be funny too. So do you need it? No, but is it fun? Yes. And then speaking of toilet paper and fun and things you don't necessarily need, but they are cute, is a toilet paper embosser. So if you want to really just sort of level up your spare roll of toilet paper for guests, this is such a cute idea. So you maybe have seen where people will take toilet paper, like a fresh roll, they fold the corners under, and then you can turn your sink on and off really quick so that the faucet gets wet, and you put it underneath and it stamps it, so it like seals it, gives it almost like a little embossed stamp, right? Well, they actually make little embossers for this purpose. And so you just wet it and then press it into the toilet paper. And again, it's gonna put a little design on there. Not at all needed, totally extra, but fun nonetheless. Number 15 is sort of like the shaving niche. It's not necessarily something that you could do right now, but if you are ever redoing a bathroom down the road, this is a game changer that we implemented when we had this bathroom redone that I would do again and again and again. And that is hiding an outlet inside of your cabinets, especially if you have cabinets like coming off of like a countertop or something like we do. This is just really nice to be able to hide cords and our electric toothbrushes. My husband hides his razor in this cabinet, but then the outlet is built in there, so we can be charging things in there without anybody seeing. So definitely a game changer for just clearing up your counter space. And then number 16, same idea. Again, if you're gonna be ever remodeling a bathroom, consider putting one of these in because it is a game changer, and that is a cabinet that is a pull-out hamper. So I love the look of it because you would never know, it just looks like a regular cabinet, but then it's a hamper to store all of our dirty clothes so that they are out of sight and nobody can see them, and it holds a ton. I mean, we have to get this very, very full for it to not be able to shut, and typically at that point I'm like, okay, it's time to do laundry. So definitely a game changer for helping hide the laundry until you can wash it. Number 7 is basically like a pro tip for helping to keep your bathroom cleaner longer, and I've shared this before, but it is keeping a cleaning caddy of just your basic cleaning supplies for the bathroom under the bathroom sink if you have room for it. If you don't, but maybe you have like a hall closet or something nearby, you could keep it there. But basically keeping these supplies readily available and nearby so that when you see a mess, you can clean a mess. And whenever you just see like splatter on the mirror or a dirty sink bowl, these are things that take no time at all to clean. But if you have to go throughout the house to go get your supplies, you're gonna put it off. Whereas if they're right there, you're gonna just quickly wipe it down, and just keeping up on these obvious messes is gonna help make the bathroom feel cleaner, even if it isn't, again, until you have time to do a big, deep, thorough clean. Number 18 is another one that's more of a want than a need, but it is cool, and that is one of these automatic mouthwash dispensers. So, you know, yeah, first world problems having to unscrew the lid and pour the mouthwash into a cup and then put the lid back on, right? But this is kind of nice that it's automatic, so you just stick the cup under there, it dispenses the right amount, and typically with these, you can adjust the amount to be just a little bit or more if you want, and then it dispenses it, you use the mouthwash, you rinse the cup, sit it back, and call it good. So again, not needed, a bougie purchase, but fun nonetheless. Number 19 is one of these stone drying mats. Maybe you've seen these for dishes out in the kitchen. It's the same idea, but it's for outside of the tub or the shower for you to step on. So they're super absorbent and they dry really quickly. So you can step on that and then it's dry pretty fast, whereas a mat, might stay wet for a while. And with the mats, you a lot of times have to sling them over the tub. I like that with the stone drying mat, I can just sort of slide it along the wall in between the shower and the tub. It's a little more discreet. Again, not entirely needed, but it is just a nicer option and a little more of an upgrade to the standard bath mat. And then number 20, I would often see at Airbnbs, and finally one day was like, why don't I own these in my own house? And that is a black washcloth for removing makeup. I cannot tell you how many washcloths I have destroyed because you know me, I insisted on having baby pink ones. Well, guess what? You take your makeup off with one of those and they are stained. Makeup is such a hard thing to get out, even with the best stain remover. So eventually I just stopped fighting the fight and I was like, let's just do black washcloths so now I can take off all my makeup and it doesn't matter. I can't ruin them. Also, it's really nice to put some out for guests too. Then they don't feel bad maybe washing their face and taking makeup off with your nice towels if they're white or light pink or a light color. So definite game changers. I like that these say makeup. It's sort of fancy, and then if you sit them out, they look cute. So a game changer for your washcloth or towel game. All right, and that does it. Hopefully you found some helpful items that you can use in your bathroom. There's definitely some things that are gonna make cleaning easier in this space if you need that. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was, and don't forget to check the description for all of the links. There's also a link to my Amazon storefront where I have even more favorites across several categories. And then if you like this video, be sure to check out my favorite kitchen gadgets because there are for sure a lot of game changers for that area as well.